They say that hiring a coach is very expensive. Hi, my name is Ruth Dorsainville. Now, in terms of hiring a coach, whether it's expensive, you guys may know my journey. From the age of 16 years old, I've had the opportunity to come across one of the books from Dale Carnegie that says How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And although it's a book, that book has helped me from a coaching perspective to train my thought and my belief system to think completely different than my entire surrounding. Now, my surrounding at the time was actually, I was actually living in Ottawa, and it was not in the greatest area, but having a different mindset, a different types of information allowed me to think differently than my current environment. Now, would I have been able to think differently otherwise? Probably not, because the people around me had one way of being or thinking, right? So by being able just to read that simple book, that had changed the directory of my life. Fast forward, 19 years old, I've accomplished the Canadian dream, which is to get a full-time job at the government. Something was missing. To respond to an ad, infomercial at 3 o'clock in the morning of Tony Robbins, that gigantic guy that really helps you to accomplish your life's greatest dreams and just go for it. 2 o'clock in the morning, by then I didn't have a credit card. I wrote a check and hired Mr. Tony Robbins and his team to help me. I have since been a student of Tony Robbins for the last 20 years, amongst many other coaches, right? So currently right now, I probably have a coach in all aspects of my life. I currently working with 4 different coaches right now because I understand the value, right? Many people say that, you know what, I don't need a coach. I could figure it out all by myself, right? And my question to you is, where has it gotten you so far, right? But also it applies for people that actually want to become and do something and work at a higher level, right? Michael Jordan had a coach, right? And I find that the people that want a different life understand that they need to think differently and that they cannot do it all by themselves. As a matter of fact, there is no company in the history that have ever accomplished anything by doing it by themselves. Now, many of you recruiters are working from home, or working from the beach, or working in the office, and you feel like this is what I'm gonna have to do. I've got to make those type of phone calls, this presentation, I'm gonna get this amount of numbers. But what if you could scale it? What if you could join a franchise? What if we could show you how to create a blueprint system so that you could sell your business in 5 years so that you don't have to work anymore? What if we could show you different techniques to help you not only with your business, but overall give you the freedom to have the lifestyle that you've always wanted, right? Which is a lifestyle of freedom, financial freedom, as well as freedom from time, right? So ask yourself, if you don't have a coach, and you feel like it's expensive, ask yourself, what am I doing right now? What are my goals? And look at the gaps and ask yourself, can I do this by myself? Or what do I need to do to invest in a coach to help me bridge that gap? Okay. Another example that I wanted to share with you guys, which I've actually learned from one of my mentor, Tony, is to, take a piece of paper and write where you want to be. And over here, write one of the worst experience that ever happened to you in your life. Okay. And from that particular experience, just write, I'm so happy and grateful now that my nearly bankrupt business has been a blessing for me. And now we're going to work towards where you want to be and how to find that gap, which is financial freedom. That numbers from being nearly bankrupt to that particular financial freedom number that allows you to work from anywhere in the world with your family, freedom to just do whatever you want, right? Just look at it that way and ask yourself, what do you need to do to bridge that gap? All right. So this is Ruth signing out, reminding you that success is in your DNA.